Welcome back, fellow Scratch-Off fans. Today I've got a $90 Loteria Session. I've got 3 tickets in the $20 Million Dollar Loteria, 2 tickets in the $10 Mega Loteria, and 2 tickets in the $5 Super Loteria. So I'm going to start off with the Super Loteria. And go 2 at a time here. So we have a Lone Star and a hen. Lone Star and hen, nothing down below. Lone Star and hen, we got nothing up here. Oh, there's the Lone Star. Okay, next we have the horse and the windmill. Horse and windmill. Horse and windmill, we got the windmill here. Next we have the spear and the blue bonnet. No spear, no blue bonnet. Up here we got a blue bonnet and a spear. Next is the piñata and the mortar pestle. Here's mortar pestle. No piñata. Piñata, mortar pestle. Here's mortar pestle. Next is the newspaper and the wheel. No newspaper, no wheel. No newspaper, no wheel. Next is the lizard and the boar. No lizard, no boar. Here's a boar. No lizard. Next we have the rattlesnake and the oil rig. Rattlesnake, oil rig. Rattlesnake, oil rig. Next is the bat and the chili peppers. Here's the bat. And we got the $5 column filled, so this is at least a break even. Alright, chili peppers. Bat, chili peppers. Here's chili peppers. Next is the pecan tree and the maracas. Pecan tree, maracas. Here's pecan tree. No maracas. Next is the armadillo and the saddle. Here's the saddle, armadillo. Here's the saddle. And last we have the mockingbird. Here's mockingbird, no help down here. And no mockingbird up here. So this is a $5 break-even winner. So we'll move on to, this is ticket 47. We have the cactus and the shoes. No cactus, no shoes. Cactus and shoes. Not there. Next is the horseshoe and the saddle. Horseshoe and saddle. Here's a horseshoe. And no saddle. Next is the Lone Star and the maracas. Lone Star, maracas. Here's the maracas. No Lone Star. Next is the oil rig and the horse. Oil rig and horse. Here's the oil rig. And no horse. Next is the cowboy and the covered wagon. Here's a covered wagon. No cowboy. Here's the cowboy. No covered wagon. Next is the chili pepper and the fire. Chili pepper and fire. Here's a chili pepper. No fire. Next is the corn and the armadillo. No corn or armadillo. Here's armadillo, no corn. Next we have the jackrabbit and the roadrunner. Jackrabbit and roadrunner. Here's jackrabbit. And no roadrunner. Next is the moonrise and the boar. Here's the boar. No moonrise. Here's the boar and the moonrise. Next we have the mortar pestle and the sunset. Here's mortar pestle. Here's mortar pestle. Sunset. And last symbol is the guitar. No guitar on top. Here's a guitar. So this is a non-winner. So we'll move on to the Mega Loteria. I have tickets 9 and 10. So we have the desert and the cardinal. Here's cardinal, desert, desert and cardinal. Next is the maracas and the rattlesnake. Here's a rattlesnake. Maracas and rattlesnake. Maracas and rattlesnake. Here's the maracas. Next is the mockingbird and the lizard. Mockingbird and lizard. Got the lizard. Mockingbird and lizard. There's mockingbird. Next is the cherries and the moonrise. Cherries and moonrise. Cherries and moonrise. Here's the moonrise and the cherries. Next is the sunset and the lone star. Here's the lone star. Sunset and the lone star. Here's the sunset. Sunset and lone star. The chili peppers and the roadrunner. Chili peppers and roadrunner. Chili peppers and roadrunner. Roadrunner's all we got. We have the horseshoe and the cactus. Here's cactus. Horseshoe and cactus. Here's a horseshoe. And no cactus. We have the football and the saddle. Football and saddle. Here's the saddle. Football and saddle. We have the cow and the hen. Here's the cow. Cow and the hen. Here's the hen. Next is the shoes and the butterfly. Got the shoes. Next is the jackrabbit and the bluebonnet. Jackrabbit and bluebonnet. Jackrabbit and bluebonnet. The corn and the race car. Here's the race car. Here's the corn. The horse and the mortar pestle. Here's the mortar pestle. Horse. Here's the horse. And our last two symbols is the ship and the bicycle. Here's the ship, no help. And no bicycle, so this is a non-winner. We'll go on to ticket number 10. We start with the spear and the chili peppers. Here's the spear. Spear and chili peppers. Here's the chili peppers. Here's the spear. We have the armadillo and the gem. Armadillo, here's the armadillo. Armadillo and the gem. The guitar and the mortar pestle. Here's the guitar. Guitar, mortar pestle. Here's mortar pestle. No guitar. We have the cowboy and the race car. Here's the cowboy. Cowboy and race car. The strawberry and the rattlesnake. Here's the strawberry. Strawberry and rattlesnake. Here's a rattlesnake, no strawberry. We have the pecan tree and the moonrise. Pecan tree and moonrise. Here's the moonrise. No pecan tree. We have the cowboy hat and the bluebonnet. Here's the cowboy hat. Cowboy hat and bluebonnet. We have the oil rig and the cardinal. Oil rig and cardinal. The oil rig. Next is the Lone Star and the shoes. Here's the Lone Star. Lone Star and shoes. Here's the shoes. No Lone Star. We have the sunset and the corn. Here's the sunset, corn. Sunset and corn. We have the newspaper and the football. Newspaper and football. Nope. We have the bicycle and the saddle. Here's the bicycle. Bicycle and saddle. We got the saddle. Next is the butterfly and the piñata. Here's butterfly. And the piñata. Sorry, next we have the cow and the lizard. Cow and lizard. Here's the lizard, no cow. So this is a non-winner. We'll go on to the $1 million Loteria. We've got the boar and the jackrabbit. Boar and jackrabbit. Boar, here's a boar. No jackrabbit. We have the desert and the football. Here's the desert. Desert and football. Next we have rattlesnake and the mortar pestle. Here's mortar pestle. Rattlesnake, mortar pestle. No rattlesnake. Next is the fire and the cherries. Here's the cherries. Fire and cherries. Fire right here. No cherries. We have the bat and the race car. Bat and race car. No. We have the piñata and the moonrise. Piñata, here's the moonrise. Piñata and moonrise. We have the cactus and the cardinal. Cactus and cardinal. Here's a cardinal. No cactus. Next is the wheel and the pecan tree. Here's the wheel. Pecan tree. Wheel, pecan tree. We have the cactus and the lizard. Cactus and lizard. Cactus and lizard. Here's the lizard. No cactus. We have the spear and the saddle. Here's the saddle. Spear and saddle. We have the blue bonnet and the shoes. Here's the blue bonnet. Here's the shoes. Blue bonnet and shoes. We have the guitar and the strawberries. Guitar and strawberries. No. We have the Lone Star and the bicycle. Lone Star and bicycle. We have the bicycle, no Lone Star. And our last symbol is the cowboy. Cowboy here, no help. Cowboy here, no help. Okay, this one's a non-winner. Go on to ticket 23. So we start with the cowboy hat and the newspaper. Cowboy hat and newspaper. Cowboy hat and newspaper. The piñata and the covered wagon. Here's the piñata. Got piñata and covered wagon. You know, before I go any farther here, I'm going to go back to the other card. Forgot to scratch off the bonus. So nothing there, nothing there. Now I'm going to go ahead and do this before I forget it. Nothing there, nothing there. Okay, we'll move on here. We have rattlesnake and the pecan tree. Here's the pecan tree. Rattlesnake and pecan tree. We have the roadrunner and the corn. Roadrunner and corn. Roadrunner and corn. We have the race car and the bluebonnet. Race car and bluebonnet. Race car right here. No bluebonnet. Next is the chili peppers and the fire. We have both right here. Gives us a win in this game card. Chili pepper and fire. Chili pepper and fire. We have the saddle and the windmill. Saddle and windmill. Here's the windmill. Here's the saddle. We have the moonrise and the lone star. Here's the moonrise. Here's the lone star. Moonrise, lone star. We have the wheel and the cactus. Here's the wheel. Wheel and cactus. Wheel and cactus. Here's the cactus. Next is the cardinal and the boar. Here's a boar. Cardinal and boar. We have the spear and the gem. Spear and the gem. Here's the gem. Spear and gem. Here's the spear. Mortar, pestle, and jackrabbit. The jackrabbit. Mortar, pestle, and jackrabbit. Mortar, pestle. No jackrabbit. Next is the horse and the oil rig. We have oil rig here. Horse and oil rig. Here's the horse. And last symbol is the horseshoe. Here's the horseshoe. So we completed this column. So no completions in the top. We had this completion for this prize, this completion for this prize. We'll check this one out. It's $10, so this is going to be a $20 total win. So we'll move on now to ticket 15. We've got the Fire and the Lone Star. Here's the Fire. Got the Lone Star. Lone Star and Fire. We have the Cherries and the Spur. Here's the Spur. Cherries and Spur. We have the Cherries. No Spur. Before I go any further, I'm going to go ahead and scratch off my bonuses. So we have the check and the check. Cool. It's a $100 winner. Check out the $200 bonus. And nothing there. Okay, we have the wheel and the gem. Here's the wheel. Here's the gem. Wheel and gem. Next is the Roadrunner and the ship. Roadrunner and ship. Roadrunner and ship. We have the windmill and the rattlesnake. Windmill and rattlesnake. Here's a windmill. Next is the moonrise and the armadillo. Here's a moonrise. Oh, I just noticed. I got another winner here. Here's the moonrise. Armadillo and moonrise. We have the mockingbird and the butterfly. Mockingbird and butterfly. There's the mockingbird. We have the desert and the corn. Desert and corn. Desert and corn. Here's the desert. We have the oil rig and the bicycle. Here's the oil rig. It's a bicycle. We got another winner here. Oil rig and bicycle. Here's the bicycle. Next is a piñata and the chili peppers. Here's the chili peppers. Piñata right here. Piñata and the chili peppers. Here's the piñata. I'm going to do the rest of these one at a time. We have the sunset. We have a sunset here. Another winner. We have a sunset here. Next we have a guitar. Here's a guitar. Guitar. Right here. Next we have the cow. Got a cow here. Cow. Next is the hen. No hen there. No hen there. Next is the shoes. Here's the shoes. Shoes. Next is the maracas. Here's the maracas. So we got another win here. Maracas. Here's the maracas. And our last symbol is the horse. No horse down here. Got a horse here. Okay, so we've got no wins on top. Alright, no wins over here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wins down here, but we already have $100 there. Let's see what we get. So we got 110, 120, 130, 140, and 150. So this is a $150 win. I like that. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching and happy scratching.